finding the right gacha game to play is incredibly difficult. It is tedious, it is arduous. There are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of different games that you can play, a large majority of which are actually kind of bad. What I aim to do every single month is tell you the gacha games that I'm currently playing. These typically tend to consist of multiple different releases over the last several months, along with several games that I've been keeping up to date with because they are incredibly high quality titles. What I aim to do with this series, which I do every single month, is hopefully find you something to play. Now this month I've been playing a grand total of, I believe, like 11 or 12 different gacha games. Let's go ahead and discuss each and every single one of them. Yo, I have a brand new gacha review channel that you should totally subscribe to. I'm going to be covering every single gacha game in existence. You're missing out by not subscribing. The Seven Deadly Sins Origin is a new release. It is an open world gacha game with action combat that is set in the universe of the Seven Deadly Sins. It's honestly a fun game. The co-op is probably some of the best co-op I've found in any gacha game to date. It has pure synchronization of stories and worlds, meaning if two people start together, they can do the entire story together in co-op. They can loot every treasure chest together. They can find every treasure, every weapon, every resource and currency out in the world together. It's essentially like you're playing a complete co-op game. It is seamlessly co-op, which is incredible. The game itself outside of the co-op is an okay game. It's decent. I give it like I don't know, a 6 out of 10. It's fun. It's more fun if you like the Seven Deadly Sins IP, but overall, it's not something I'd play if I weren't playing it with my wife, Mrs. Stix. Then we have Aether Gazer, which is a game I've played numerous times over the course of the last few years, mainly because they've sponsored me repeatedly. This time, though, I wanted to tackle it differently. I want to tackle it from a non-sponsored perspective so I could give it my best deep dive, my best, biggest effort, and push through all the content that I possibly could. It is an instance gacha, meaning that it's mission and level based. So you click a level, you go in with your characters. You can deploy 3 characters, and 2 of them are controlled by AI. All 3 are on field at the exact same time. You clear like waves of monsters or enemies or a boss fight, and then you just move on to the next one, etc., ad nauseum. It's a very fun game. The action combat is very good, especially for the newer characters. The newer character models look incredible. Overall, though, it's a decent game. It's fun, but it's a decent game. I haven't gotten to the point in the story where it's supposedly good, but I'm hoping to get there eventually. Arknights is a tower defense gacha game, arguably the best tower defense gacha game out there by literally leaps and bounds. It utilizes a chibi graphical style, so it's definitely not for everyone. But this game has some of the best character models you'll find in gacha, male and female. It has great voice acting. It has a lot of challenging content. It has a very good community as well. It's honestly a game that no other game can really compare with, because I think like the only other comparable gacha game out there is Path to Nowhere, which is also really good, but Arknights is just on a complete different level. It is a game that I have been playing since it launched. Literally, its launch month, they sponsored me for it, and I've been playing it ever since. Arknights Endfield is a spin-off of Arknights. Instead of being an instance game, it's a segregated world game, meaning that it is almost open world, but each enormous area being open is separated by a very tiny loading screen, kind of like Final Fantasy XIV if you've played that, or I guess in terms of gacha, more like an more open version of Do It Night Abyss or Honkai Star Rail. Complete action combat. I love the action combat. It's very, very high quality, very fluid, very smooth. And some of the content is incredibly difficult, but I feel like it's more of a casual game for me than anything. The story is incredible. I'm about to stream version 1.2 in the next few days. And the character models in this game are arguably some of the better ones out there, like top 5, no question. Brown Dust 2 is a Gunnar gacha. Like, incredible story, don't get me wrong. Also, relatively free-to-play friendly. The game has beautiful pixel art graphics, incredible female character models, like top 3 female character models, period. But overall, it is mostly a gooner gacha game. Like, you play it to goon, and then you play it for the story, so you kind of get connected with the characters, and then you goon to the characters you're now connected with. It's a turn-based gacha game, and one of my favorites. One of my favorite turn-based gacha games, definitely. Chaos Zero Nightmare just revealed their half-year anniversary, and damn, it looks good! Jesus. So I'm going to be streaming it. I haven't streamed it in a little while. I've been playing it very actively. Not every single day, but I've been playing it very actively, mainly because the gameplay loop takes a bit of time to actually do manually. And the game is fully turn-based. It's a roguelike. It is a beautiful game. They've kind of gone a little bit more of the degenerate gooner route, which I appreciate because, I mean, I love gooner designs. It makes me pull for characters. And overall, it's just a really fun, very different kind of game. It, I think, was one of the breakout hits of 2025. Mongil Stardive actually just launched 3-4 days ago at this juncture as of recording this. I'm recording it on the 19th of April. So I've been playing I poured in 30 hours in like 3 or 4 days. I've completed so much of it. I've gotten so many, well, actually, no, I've only gotten like 2-3 max rarity characters, very disappointingly, but the game is a ton of fun. The action combat is fun. I don't think it's as good as like Endfield or Wuwa or ZZZ or PGR, but it's a very fun action combat system. The world is fun. It's linear. It's a segregated, like, linear JRPG style world that is fun to explore because there's a lot to do. I think that the story, the narrative is very humorous, very lighthearted, and goddamn are these characters expressive and emotive. Jesus, if you haven't played this game, you need to play it. Now, they aren't very, the pull economy isn't really that great. Once you finish the game, there's literally very few ways to actually accumulate premium currency. I don't know if that's going to change with future updates, but right now some people are complaining about it. Yo, I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I need to take a moment here to thank all my incredible patrons over on Patreon whose support continues to allow for me to do regular videos like this every single day on this channel. Thank y'all so much, including our YouTube channel members. You guys mean the world to me. So do you guys as viewers as well. Now, without further ado, let's continue. Morimens is honestly similar to Chaos Zero Nightmare. Some people think that Chaos Zero Nightmare is the inferior version of Morimens. Other people think that Morimens is like a darker, inferior version of Chaos Zero Nightmare. I love both. There are a lot of similarities to both games. Roguelike, turn-based, beautiful characters. I mean, realistically, if you like one, you'll probably like the other, or if you don't like one, but you're looking for a game that's similar, then you'll probably like the other. Like, Morimens is basically a darker, more messed up, story-driven, less gooner version of Chaos Zero Nightmare. So, if you're looking for that, but, you know, in the form of Chaos Zero Nightmare, then here you go. This Morimens is for you. Neverness to Everness I've been playing a ton of, mainly because I have been in the process of doing sponsored guides for it and just upcoming videos preparing for its launch on the 29th. The game isn't playable for most people right now, but as a content creator having direct access to the content creator server, I've been playing a ton of it. I'm going to be playing it at launch for literally the entire first week until I clear everything, just like I did with Arknights Endfield. This is an urban gacha, open world, action. People are labeling it the GTA anime game, but it's really not. There are a few like GTA-esque elements, but for the most part, it's still very much so just an open world action gacha game, which doesn't make it any less fun, but, you know, temper your expectations. NIKKE, I mean, yo, it's my favorite gacha game, bro. They just showcased their 3.5 anniversary. The game is phenomenal. Character models are incredible. Evidently, by the fact that it's my #1 favorite gacha game, a lot of aspects of it need to be top tier. The character models are like top 3, definitely. The story is top 3. Voice acting is fantastic. They're very free to play friendly. I mean, this game is literally one of the best gacha games out there right now. If you're a gooner or if you're into deep, complex stories. If you're interested in joining our NIKKE guild, we're often in the top 10% of all NIKKE guilds in EDE. I'll have an image on screen so you can apply if you want to. We also talk on Discord if you want to join our Discord, where our guild hangs out. Reverse 1999 is also a very deep, very complex, narrative-driven, turn-based gacha game. I think this also has one of the 3 best stories in gacha gaming. It also has one of the top 3 best dubs, English dubs specifically, in gacha gaming, because they have regional dialects and accents for every single region. Honestly, like, they are also holding an anniversary, and I feel like at this juncture, there are so many gacha games out there holding anniversaries that it is the perfect time to play all of them, just to accumulate hundreds of free polls and to garner all the goodies that come with anniversary events, because in the future, if you ever plan on playing it, you now have all these polls and all these characters to actually utilize. Star Savior just launched like a month or 2 ago, and it shot up to my top 5 favorite gacha games. I've poured in 150 or 200 hours over the course of that period, probably more at this juncture. We have a guild that is in the top 10% of all guilds, which is crazy to think about. Some weeks we were actually in the top 5%. If you guys want to join that guild, you can go ahead and do so. I'll have an image on screen. You can join our Discord, actually, because that's where our guild actually talks and where you can be invited. This is a turn-based character training, kind of like Uma Musume gacha game that is just so unbelievably fun and addictive, dude. This is by far, so far, the breakout hit of 2026, kind of like Chaos Zero Nightmare was for 2025, and I've enjoyed every single minute of it, dude. And I feel like they're going like hard Gooner as well, which I also deeply appreciate. And then finally, we have Wuthering Waves, who was one of my 3 favorite gacha games. And it's just, it sets the bar in terms of character animations, character models, open world experiences, action combat, storytelling, everything. Like, it is one of the best in so many different areas that if you're not playing it, you should be playing it, because there aren't really many games that have that kind of complete package in the form that Wuthering Waves does. And like, again, honestly, you're doing a disservice if you're not playing some of these games, because so many of them are just so good and excel in so many areas that other games just don't. And that's it. That's like 12, 11, 12, 10 gacha games that I've been playing a lot of extensively in 2026, April 2026 specifically. Hopefully now you guys have something new to play. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment, so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you are not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.